Oh, shit.
I hope Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
It's gonna be an interesting walk.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this...
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
It's fine.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Seems
Are you
legit,
feeling
please.
all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I
don't know.
assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Ooh.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Transfiguration is far too difficult for me. Huh, it's weird. There it goes. I don't know why it was being weird.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little
I don't know,
off.
decently in? I couldn't tell you. I don't know, like, how long the game is overall. I don't know how far then. I'd imagine halfway.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good.
Fair.
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job, Scrope.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Amazing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Confringo!
Jeez, Blaze. A little harsh, don't you think? But I get where you're coming from. Grenade launcher worked for me. Not crazy big explosion, but just enough to just get the point across.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I do think it'd be frowned upon a little bit. Just a little bit unfrowned upon.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
There we go. Wrong way.
Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Compulso. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Aloha Mora.
No locks on the other side of the door.
Revelio.
Relock, yeah, it is. Stairs.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Death. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
What's up? How you doing, pup?
Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
A little more white than I would like.
I've never felt such power.
I have Bombardo.
Bombarda! Defendo! Depulso! Descendo! Bombarda! Defendo! Bombarda! Descendo! Depulso! Defendo! Bombarda!
Hey, Nightmare, how you doing, bud? Yeah, it's good to see you in here, buddy. I haven't fucking streamed in over a week. Fucking we're tired out. Just have to do it.
Defendo! Descendo! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! Bombarda! Defendo! Descendo! Depulso! Defendo! Descendo! Bombarda! Depulso!
Defender. Bombarder. Defender.
Oh, it's one of these spots. No, it's not that one. Okay.
Bombarder. Defender. Debolster. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender.
There we go. Oh yeah. And yeah.
Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Descender.
There's guide. Just got 3 hit comboed. This cutscene's good.
Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder.
Yeah, I was on my way for once.
Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder.
There it is.
Descender. Defender. Bombarder.
Here's
Protector. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Stupid.
oh shit.
Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Defender.
My God!
Bombarder. Defender. Potato.
Of course. The dog missed his attack. That wasn't the one that was. Man, And now dog voting. That's annoying.
Stone. This must be for me.
I forget what the third one was. Was it the Sorcerer's Stone? Or the Philosopher's Stone? I know it was the Elder Wand and
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. God's sake, let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. You can search for the final canvas piece.
That was weird. Oh, there's my Phoenix one. I don't know why it's taking me here. Oh, what's up, discount? How's vacation, buddy? Oh, nice, man. Really nice face reveal. Shit. But I'm doing pretty good. I haven't been able to play for a week for reasons that just was related all the time. Piece. Really? Huh, here's the offense. It's shitty. It's and gone. Oh shit, that's fair, bud. Alrighty. Thanks for popping in.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Search the key. Southern coast. Oh, hey, wow, I nailed it. I literally went to Phoenix Mountain Cave. I was like, oh, look. Couldn't go in there. I was like, oh, okay.
A blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here. Revelio.
Get free. Bombada.
Revelio. Could the Phoenix be in there? Confringo. Revelio. Cursed fiends.
Oh, telescope, cool. Gotta love traps. Definitely would love them for work. Just dig.
Revelio.
No. Heather Thatchers. Just imagine the whole blooming bird.
Oh, should have stayed at the Drunkest Totalis.
Revelio.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Keeping people out. Pay attention.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
That relic is the key to saving Earth. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Revelio. The Phoenix. It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Perfect. Target practice. Bombarda. That's more like it.
The beasts are safer now. Revelio.
That sucks.
There it is again. Revelio. trigger.
Where it isn't a little hypocrite.
Bombarder.
I want a bio. Yeah, you will fall. You may want to.
Expelliarmus. That was for High Wing. Revelio. Bombarder. Revelio. Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe. Leviosa. Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased. Revelio.
There you go.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
His truck.
Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Cabolso. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, it's just XP. Okay.
Accio. Depulso.
thought they would keep spinning. I didn't realize I put until it was done.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
That does go somewhere. Don't know where though.
Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens. What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Well, let's check out this room. First thing off the bat. Yeah. Now I can go find another phoenix. don't got really any beasts to drop off.
Revelio.
Nice room though. I might put the unicorns in here. That or the they don't mind daytime. Yeah, I'll probably throw them in. Yes. He seems pretty disinterested in it. Okay. Oh yeah, we can upgrade.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Let's go to town real quick. We'll go sell a few items.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, I could imagine.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Should be able to afford that upgrade, I think. I can't remember how much it
You're
was.
back! Nice to see you again.
7,500. Okay, I'm still short.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yeah. I gotta rack up some money real fast. Go do some beast stuff. Steal a bunch of them because they go for like 120. I'm rescuing them as I'm just basically committing.
Revelio.
Oh, this is
Professor Howell will never believe this.
Oh, I imagine she would.
Levioso.
Revelio.
Okay. They're just underwater. I'm like, man, where'd they
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Levioso! Everything's all right now. Revelio.
No, just the 3. Alright. One of these is the unicorn.
Levioso! There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Hogwarts is very...
I'll look after you. Revelio.
There's a unicorn. I was like, no, there's a unicorn.
Levioso. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Levioso.
That's wrong.
Settle yourself. I mean you. Revelio. Levioso. Everything's all right. Do cooperate, won't you? Levioso! Revelio.
Yeah, they ran away. That's probably enough.
Revelio. Levioso.
Like it.
Hogwarts. Oh, I can't. There we go.
I beg your pardon, but would you mind helping out an old woman?
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
Nope. Dirt. Trying to sell stuff. Oh, it's just the same price.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
I hope so. I just sold you a uniform.
You're back. Nice to see you again. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Alright. Now we got that quest done. Alrighty, what we got? It's gonna be the one.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Okay, crap neck.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are...
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what... She likely told other professors. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I...
If she knew more about what you've done...
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would...
I'm sorry.
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would...
What exactly happened to you?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor.
Galloping? Your
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back. We were on our way home when one of them saw me, just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted...
He didn't want you to identify it.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to... As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. And then he was gone. And...
Your fault?
He died protecting me. If I had been kept... My mother and I tried to go on without him, but... A few years later, we left...
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't
Hey, RB, how you
imagine
doing,
what
buddy?
you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. True, we all have our burdens.
Yes, I remember.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwine. And once he is gone, we are making progress. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
There. So what is it? 24? That's... Oh, nice, buddy, nice. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Working a little bit on Hogwarts since I haven't streamed in about a week, so... Play a little catch up. So is that's 9. 9, 7, 16. That's 8. It's a spider. And 11 and 0. That's 3. So 3-headed dragon. Seems legit.
Revelio.
How is it? Yep, cool. Level 1 lock.
Hello, Hamora.
I've been to the Great Halls, so I never knew.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
What?
Revelio.
Oh shit. Wasn't expecting a demiguise. I think I need like
Mine now, demiguise.
2 more now. And I get the level 3 version. Was not expecting that. Let's see, how many do I have? How many more did I need? 4 more, so now I need 3. Okay. I think. Inventory. Quest items. Oh no, I have 4 now. Okay, I can go take them too. Well, I was just walked into that one.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alahamora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity.
Awesome.
Now that you've mastered Alahamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Okay. What time is it? 7. Oh, an hour and a half. Okay.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted.
Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast. Kestrels overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence.
Oh, I'm so glad I don't have that.
I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Yeah, that was that one I
Get
found.
out of your trespass.
There they are. Let's go.
Wait! We should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
What's that? Who's there? Hello? I'm a bit of dying. Who's there? One less human to worry about. One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Venom. Nice.
Revelio.
Confringo!
That do anything? Guess not.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
I agree. Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
Petrificus Totalis.
One.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Do I have better gear? Is that what it's trying to tell me? I thought.
So far, so good. Revelio.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Revelio. Revelio.
Not what I meant.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Bombarda!
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much if you ask me.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Confringo! Revelio!
We've seen root. Is finding these chests luck or instinct?
Revelio. Confringo.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Oh. This bullshit.
Troll!
What's up, ICC? How you doing, buddy?
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Revelio. Confringo. Reparo.
That troll certainly made a mess of it. Debris everywhere. That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
Wingardium Leviosa. We couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we tried. Leviosa. I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view...
Revelio.
Well worth it. Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. Bombarda. This can't be a dead end. Must be. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Don't know.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora. Revelio.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if
Bombarda.
Runic language by now. Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. Revelio.
That's the
I
kind
know
of
from
shit.
the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this. I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Feldcroft, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those Demiguise moons.
Rocks drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Those statues took time and effort.
What's wrong with this blasted thing?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade.
Oof.
It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Oh.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Back and forth.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
There it is. I have more? Oh, that's fine. I'll try to pick this back up on Monday. Alrighty. Well, appreciate anyone who's watching still. Thank you very much. You guys have yourselves a wonderful night and a good day tomorrow. Have a good weekend in general. Appreciate you guys. Peace out.